The embers beneath the ashes have finally ignited. Two old enemies have now entered a war that could alter the fate of an entire continent. With diplomacy dead, only one language remains: the language of weapons. It all began here, Pahalgam, Kashmir, India, April 22nd. 26 Hindu tourists were killed in a terrorist attack. Diplomacy offered no answer. India responded. Muzaffarabad, Pakistan, May 7. 9 locations in Pakistan were bombed overnight by the Indian military, leaving 26 civilians dead. From this point forward, you will see a simulated scenario generated by multiple AI models, a projection of what could unfold if the war continues. India enters the war with 1.4 million troops on alert, hundreds of fighter jets, and advanced defense systems. Pakistan responds with 650,000 active personnel, a flexible arsenal, and mobile warfare tactics. Main battlefronts emerge in Kashmir, Punjab, and along the southern borders. As ground assaults begin, the skies over South Asia become a theater for aerial combat. The conflict escalates rapidly. Cyber warfare is launched. Banking systems, power grids, and telecommunications infrastructure come under attack. The first major clash erupts at the Lushpur border, resulting in over 100 deaths and the formal onset of full-scale war. By the end of the first week, human casualties exceed 230,000. The majority are civilians. Power is cut in Delhi for 5 consecutive days. In Karachi, hospitals overflow with war casualties. Hundreds of thousands flee their homes. A wave of refugees surges toward Bangladesh, Afghanistan, and even Iran. Critical infrastructure begins to fail. Cyber attacks collapse banking networks in both countries. Urban centers transform into war zones. Fear and instability engulf the entire region. In the second week, the conflict spills beyond the borders. Major cities are targeted. A missile strike in Islamabad causes an explosion near the parliament. In Mumbai, multiple blasts cripple the metro system. Western Pakistan loses communications. In northern India, a fuel crisis emerges. Local clashes intensify in Punjab. Cities like Amritsar and Lahore become de facto military quarantine zones. During this week, the Pakistani army chief officially threatens nuclear retaliation. In response, the Indian government declares a state of emergency and mobilizes reserve forces. In the third week, global powers intervene. China provides direct support to Pakistan, sending equipment, advisors, and access to supply lines. The United States responds to India's call for help, deploying forces to the Gulf and Indian Ocean. Russia declares neutrality, though domestic pressure for involvement increases. The European Union urges an immediate ceasefire, without success. Scattered skirmishes erupt along the Afghan border and in the Arabian Sea. The risk of a regional conflict spiraling out of control intensifies. Given the scale of the battlefield and the inability of either side to establish dominance, the war is projected to last between 45 and 75 days. During this time, more than 30 major cities across both countries are expected to suffer severe damage. A significant portion of critical infrastructure, power plants, refineries, rail stations, and airports will be either destroyed or heavily targeted. Final death tolls, depending on the outcome, are estimated between 950,000 and 2.4 million. Around 65% of the dead will be civilians. People lost in airstrikes, urban combat, displacement, or famine. This war will not just be a military catastrophe, it will be a full-scale humanitarian crisis. The war between India and Pakistan has begun. Billions in damages, hundreds of thousands dead, and a future that will never look the same. The world once again stands on the edge of a historic mistake. This wasn't just a tale of war. It was a real glimpse into a future that may already be unfolding. What do you think? Can this war be stopped before it spirals out of control? Or is this only the beginning of a chain of even greater crises? Share your thoughts in the comments. We hope for an immediate and lasting ceasefire. Peace must win. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.